Hi, this is IK. Welcome to how to see error on add post form component. This is post slice. I change this one into it is don't exist post two, and now go back to experiment what we have in user interface. Refresh, work normal, post list is here, because I not create error in fetch, in get post, but I create error in add new post. And now I add a new post, for example, save post. Look at here, we have below add a new post. We have not sign of error here. There is no in add new post, it is component, add the post form component. There is no sign of error. That component don't know that happened error. Title empty, content empty. If we look at add form, we think it's okay. Our title go, content go, it's okay. But in component post list, there is error. Request failed with status code 400. How it is possible? Or how we can see error in a new post form? Look at right here. Error, explanation of error, post, bad request, error 400. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. That error happened in post sliced.js 16. It is here, 16, post slice. Post slice 16, here it is. It is address of endpoint, post 2. Here is error. And that error not visible, that error is not visible add post form. Add post form. How that error can be visible add new post. But before that, why error is visible in post list? Because that error in post list go by a tank function. Tank function catch error from promise and give that error to case. And in add case, we write how inform user interface. And that information go to user interface. Again, post list is connected to tank. Tank function go out, add new post function, go out, but cannot find that address and send the error. And that error take that error, stop that error, and take and return that error to case, add case method for rejected. Add case method give text for user interface post component, post list component. But add new post don't know nothing about error. And because add new post, role of add new post is send dispatch activate reference by reference, add new post, send dispatch title and dispatch thank add new post with title and content and finished. Nothing more. Add new post thank, go asynchron, and by promise have information what happens, dispatch, add new post, dispatch type pending, action type pending, dispatch action fulfilled or action error, action rejected. And always dispatch some payload. But during pending, there is no payload from mock server. Only have our payload when we change status in loading. But fulfilled, there is a payload, full array, or error. Error is payload, what coming from system. And here it is. We see that post, there is error 400, but we see that in console, post slice. It is post slice JS16. Stop. In that moment, add new post thank function, take it and give it add case, and that path over case add in extra reducer, that part information coming in post list. But nothing about that in add new post. Because of that, we must take method unwrap. Method unwrap coming with thank function. And because of that, we must create, be asynchron and await, await, here it is, AddPostForm, AddPostForm. Here we must have sync, synchronize, asynchron, 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 and here we must await, await, and here dot unwrap. This unwrap have possibility because it is coming from Redux. It is a company of thank function. That unwrap is connected with the thank, and thank will send unwrap fulfilled or error. We don't need fulfilled, not don't need fulfilled take through unwrap because we fulfilled complete array take through reducer, thank and reducer. This unwrap take error, and we need that. When is error, unwrap will take error. And now, when I go get back to here, I write AAA, and now when I save post, look at error saving the post. It means, and here it is, add post, look at now, AddPostForm JS 27. And if we want to have information in add new post, we need asynchron function and await result of asynchron post request. Also, we see in form that AAA, that content what we typing, did not go from a form. Stop, and it is very, very clear that process stopped and that title and content did not send, did not dispatch. To have this error here, let's go code. We need create state error, declare state by use state. By use state, initial value null, and return every use state, return array with the two members, variable and function to change variable. Here it is, and we can write it like this structured assignment. It is write constant declare in array two variable, error and set error, and use it separate when we need it, like every variable. And error and the function set error, here it is. It is declared here. It is a state error. And set error, you see, we have a catch error. If error exists, its error will be in this parameter. And in body of catch, we have set error to error saving the post. Error saving the post. And where it is visible, for that we must go in return. In return, add new post is here. It is below form. Here it is. Error, here it is in curly brackets, and this message error will be visible here below of form. But here is also one interesting thing. Why we need this AND logic? Error and this div with in curly bracket error. If we don't have this, if we go directly without okay, pardon, must have div. Always we will, if we will have div HTML element with or without error. Div would be empty. But if we have error, error will be visible to us. But if there is no error, div exists in actual document object model. And we don't need visible div if not visible div, but we don't need element if we don't have error. And because of that is and I want to go back. Here it is. Because of that, we want to have error. If error exists, it will be 1, true. And show it. It will be show. But if there is no error, if error is 0, error if is 0, if if we have fulfilled, not rejected, okay, and if we have error, it is our state in this component, state in this component. If exists error, it is one and it will be created. If error is zero, complete function is zero, not happened. It is very, very interesting. And all that is declarative programming. Declarative programming, not lot, not lot of explanation, and but only declare, and it is declarative example of declarative programming. How many story in that add new post component? Lot of story for one rendering, initial rendering, for only one rendering, and it is initial rendering, coming empty form. But after that, for using that form, we need a lot of story explained. We need import add new post. Here, import add new post, it is tank function from post slice, and it is a reference. And we use that reference to start function in post slice, original function in post slice. Here it is, dispatch, add a new post, and why we dispatch from form? Because it is only like that we can send the title and content. Add a new post, it go like parameter in that tank function. And all what happened here in synchron is synchronize in asynchron. I spoke about that, but dispatch in the next video, I go this path from dispatch. I go out from this add new post, and it is here where I go out at the dispatch add new post. But this dispatch add new post is last visible code about the tank function in no, I want to say synchronize, but it is not synchronize, it is asynchron function, but we see before it was synchronized also, and now we go tank function, and tank function go asynchron also. And this is two process. This on save post click is one story, synchron, asynchron, and add new post tank is other story, asynchron. Add new post, we start here by reference, we start tank in post slice, and the tank go with its story. And about that in next in the next video. Title and content is catch here, because on click button means activate this function on save post click, and activation of that function have title and content. After on click, title and content can be catch with what we want. here we want that add new post have its title and content in as parameter. And okay, next video I go to thank function post list, post slice. But again, a lot of story here. Story about on save post click. Story about state, user state. Uh, okay, this page is always here when we have Redux, and the story about logic, how we create safe process after click button, that there is no possibility to click again, or side effects. Some side effects can go and click again. And because of that, we have the add request status, and story about on save clicked, story about set state, asynchronous process, batch of state, of set state, batch execution in asynchronous space. Why add post form did not re-render, only initial render, but a lot of job, but only initial render, not re-render. A lot of state changes, state title, state content, we change. That form is very, very important. With that form, we add our post. And add our post means change from empty title and content to full of text. But there is no re-render. We spoke about that. And okay, return is simple. We have input element, HTML element, and text area. Here is important value, and on change. Event on change, activate on title change, and on title change, activate set state, change value, change value. It means create from empty to some text. Here is important for us. It is attribute. All this is placeholder ID name. We don't need placeholder ID name. We don't need here. Value and on change we need. Also input. All that is attribute. HTML have attribute. HTMLs, plural, have attribute. React elements have properties, because React element is object has properties, short props. On click, we call it on click, but I can also, instead of on click, I can create on submit. It is event on submit. It is also, and the button would be type submit. Now type is button, but type submit, and there is no on click, but that function coming here in form on submit equal that function, calling function. Okay, I satisfy with this kind of separation in a lot of small video and concentration on one story, uh, because I can have title if one story, and the title said all what it is in that video. I I, I want that would be very precise, but I still work on that. That title said concretely, very precise what would be in that video, because there is no other orientation than by title and by title of video. And if we search through playlist and read the title of video, it is our orientation go to video what we want by title. And it is one reason that I separate title by title I in more video, and I want focus that focus that would be very narrow, but it not be possible always. I must said in that moment about context. Okay, but your feedback would help me a lot of if you like, subscribe. I know you are satisfied, and if you comment my video and my title, my orientation for you would be more precise and better. Because of that, say your community about this video if you think that it would be useful for them. Thank you for watching this video.